Hey guys, and welcome to my world. So I've basically finished Gears of War: The Ultimate Edition, and yeah,
Here's
so
my
Gears
review.
of War: The Ultimate Edition is basically a remastered version of the 2006 science fiction third-person shooter developed by Epic Games, and that should be enough. That should sell you right there. Epic Games. This game, it really is epic in all degrees. It's so good. I loved it back in 2006 when I played it on my 360, and I absolutely loved playing it again. Remastered, better graphics. Oh, so good. It's the overall
fantastic.
plot is basically this Locust Horde have declared war on humanity. We play as Marcus Phoenix, leading Delta Squad on a mission to rid the world of the Locusts. And the characters in Delta Squad are the biggest, the meanest, the most lovable bros you will ever meet. They really are. I may lift, but they lift. They lift. They are huge. They're huge. They're fucking arms. Their arms are the size of freaking tree trunks. Their boots are like freaking, I don't know, elephant feet. They really are. They're huge. So you got Marcus Phoenix, who we play as. You got Dom Santiago, who is my favourite, and you've got Baird and Augustus Cole, and they're all great characters. Baird's probably my least favourite out of the four. Dom's my favourite, then Cole, then Marcus. But they are all fantastic. So the campaign is a great story. It takes you from one place to another. Especially Dom's part and side story in Gears of War 2 and Gears of War 3. Which if you haven't played them, you won't know until you have. And I won't spoil that for you. But if you have, then you know what I'm talking about, and it's such a fantastic storyline. So not sold yet? Okay, let's talk. So the gameplay in this is fun, energetic, violent, and it constantly makes you adapt. I mean, you go from going to cover, and you got to take out the Locust, which, by the way, they adapt as well. They try and flank you. They're quite cool computer controlled characters, but yeah, you have to adapt. I mean, you go from missions like that to a mission where you've been using cover, but in this mission you can't because you got the Berserker, which is blind, but it goes on smell and noise, and you can't use cover. You've got to run. You've got to jump. And the cover that you've known and loved for a few missions is now your enemy. I mean, you feel claustrophobic in there with the Berserker. You really do. And you've got to just escape. It feels like a prison. And it's such a good change of pace. You get another change of pace with the when night falls. You've got the Krill, which is basically a swarm of birds or bats, and they're man-eating. They come down quick when you're in the dark. You go in the dark, you're dead. You see yourself chewed to bits. You've got to stay in the light. There's so many missions that make you adapt. I mean, you run into chainsaw people and everything, but in some missions you've got wretches that blow up and you've got to stay back. It's so good the way that the gameplay makes you adapt to different missions and try and figure out and invest you as a gamer to work out your next move. It's so well done. So this game was fresh back in 2006. It felt so fresh back then when I first played it, and it was one of, if not my favourite game on the 360. I mean, despite Far Cry 3, I absolutely love Jason Brody and his storyline. That was a fantastic game. But Gears is one of, if not my favourite game on the 360. And it felt fresh back then. And nearly 10 years later, it still feels fresh now. Nearly 10 years. And it doesn't even feel like that. It doesn't feel like that age at all. it feels like, I don't know, a few years ago. Wow, 10 years, nearly 10 years. Yeah, the game mechanics that were back in 2006 are the same game mechanics they're using now for the remastered version, and it doesn't feel old. Sometimes the A button can be a bit annoying because it relies on the A button to do a lot, like run, jump, crouch, stuff like that, get into cover. But other than that, there's not really any negatives to the game mechanics. It can get a bit annoying when you're using that button a lot and it does something you didn't want it to do and you end up dying. But other than that, it's fantastic. It holds up nearly 10 years later. Gears is bloody, it's dirty, it's gory, it's violent, and oh, you feel it. You feel it. I mean, you kill something or you die and it's so entertaining to watch. I mean, you could be gunned down by a lancer, you could be, I don't know, shot in the legs and you fall down and you're bleeding out and you've got to crawl to get to cover and someone comes in and curb stomps you on the head. You could be splattered open by the shotgun. You could, I don't know, have your head popped open by the sniper rifle, and you see it all. It's so entertaining to watch. And back in 2006, when I first saw someone run in and just chainsaw me in half, I was in awe, and it still holds up now. It's so fun to watch, especially over live. Play this with your friends. You could have such fun trying to one-up each other on kills. You could have such fun with trying to get revenge. Hey man, you curb stomped me. Well, do you know what? I'm going to beat you down with a pistol. Exactly. It could be so much fun over live with your friends. I can't emphasise it enough. I highly recommend people checking out Gears of War Ultimate. So yeah, the gore, the over-the-top violence, it's just one of the most fun aspects of this whole game. And I completely forgot I was playing a remastered classic. I really did. It looks beautiful. It feels beautiful. The game is beautiful. It really is. So yeah, I highly recommend checking out this game if you can. If you haven't played it, you really, really need to. It's one of those games I don't think you can go without playing. If you have played it, I highly recommend checking out the Ultimate Edition. It comes with 5 new campaign chapters, which I won't spoil, but they were really, really fun. I believe they were back on the PC back in 2006. But yeah, for me who didn't get them on the 360, they were absolutely fun to play now. Won't spoil them though. The game, the Ultimate Edition, is currently $14.99 on game.co.uk in the Black Friday deals this week. So yeah, if you can grab it this week, go get it. You won't be disappointed. So guys, that's my Gears of War Ultimate Edition review. Absolutely love playing it. Let me know down in the comment section below if you played it back in 2006 on the 360, if you've played the Ultimate Edition now, your thoughts on it, your favourite characters, everything Gears of War. Let me know. I am so excited for Gears 4. And yeah, as always guys, thanks for tuning in and take care. See you later.